Welcome back to Engineering Mathematics 2. Today we will continue with the topic diagonalized and also applications. We will discuss here now. So, a square matrix A is said to be diagonalized if there exists an invertible matrix P such that this P inverse AP is diagonal matrix. Let A be an n by n matrix, then A is diagonalizable if and only if A has linearly independent eigenvectors. If n by n matrix A has n distinct eigenvalues, then A is diagonalizable. So here, example of this 3 by 3 matrix. First row 6 minus 2 2, second row minus 2 3 minus 1, third row 2 minus 1 3. Also, if you want to check whether it can be diagonal or not, and what will be diagonal matrix, what will be the model matrix. So for that we need to compute the eigenvalues. So the eigenvalues for this matrix will be coming 2 to 8. So again now for each eigenvalue we need to compute the eigenvector 2 from the model matrix P, and the corresponding to the eigenvalue this 2 to the repeated 1. So here the algebraic multiplicity of this 2 is 2, and now we compute the eigenvector corresponding to this. So, so here this 2 minus 2 and minus 2. This matrix, because we need 3 matrices, remember it's easy to remember here the model P will be of the same order as A. So we need this 3 column to fill the matrix P. The model matrix P here we will place this 1 to 0 first 2 columns and the corresponding to 8. We have this 2 minus 1 and third column, so this is corresponding to 2. The first column, this is also corresponding to, and this corresponds to 1 the third columns. So our order will remain exactly this one, and this will become the diagonal entries of the matrix P inverse AP. So if you compute the P inverse AP, now we need to get this P inverse, and then this product we have to make, and then we will get this 2 2, and actually the order we have placed here, this is the eigenvector. So we are getting this is diagonal entries absolutely the same here 2 to 8. And some of the applications, very important application. So the next example here we will take another one where we to see this is a lower triangular matrix with entries 2 to 3 in the diagonal, and then we have those 4 in the off diagonal, rest everything is 0. We compute the eigenvalues we know for the triangular matrices. So this is 2 to 3. So the eigenvalues will be 2 to 3. We have to compute again the eigenvector corresponding to the 2 and also correspond to this 3. We will get less number of eigenvectors, and we cannot from this model matrix P. So the eigenvectors, and that naturally it will come 1 only. So we have 2 minus 1 and 1. So this is with the 2 vectors because we need 3 vectors to fill the positions of the model matrix P. Therefore, this matrix A is not diagonalizable, so the given matrix is not diagonalizable. So what we have seen here, that every matrix we cannot diagonalize only this is a matrix. When the eigenvector, the set of this eigenvector is filled, means if the matrix, otherwise we cannot diagonalize the matrix. Now, coming to the applications. To the diagonalizations, the first application, we will consider that we can easily compute the power of the matrices once. We can diagonalize the matrix. So, why want to connection here or to the eigenvalue values and eigenvectors that will be seen now. P inverse AP equal to T, or we can rewrite in that A is equal to T. So we multiply by P here, first here will be PT, and then the right side we will multiply by P inverse. So we will get out of this relation here A equal to PT P inverse. So having this relation, then if you want to multiply, or we can rewrite it that A. So we multiplied by P here, first there will be PT, and then the right side we will multiply it by P inverse. So we will get out of this relations here A equal to PT P inverse. So having these relations, then if you want to multiply or we want to get this A squared, or A squared, in that case we need to multiply this PTP inverse, and then with the associative property of this product we will realize here that is P inverse. P is that which you can put as the identity matrix, and then we will get here PT and DP inverse, meaning this P and the power of the diagonal matrix. So here the A squared, the power of the matrix is 2, power of the matrix is 2, power of this matrix it is a coming to be that the power is actually translate to the power of the diagonal matrix. What is the use here? That is the diagonal matrix. We can easily get this power of here because this power will be directly go to the diagonal entry. So we do not have to actually multiply this is a matrices D here for this power, but only the diagonal entries will be squared, and that is a reason here. So A square is a very simple now the PT square P inverse. So we have here only 2, this is a multiplication. Similarly, A cube. Also the same will happen. So this is P D squared P inverse, that is a for A squared, and then again multiplied by A and this P inverse, and P will again become the identity matrix P T cube P inverse. So this will continue this power here on translating to this matrix T. So in general also we can prove that this A power n equal to P T power n P inverse. So let us just go through the one example which say this: find A power 5 for A equal to first row 1 4, second row 1 by 2 0. We have to compute the eigenvalues and also the eigenvectors because we need that P and we also need that diagonal matrix. So in this case the eigenvalues minus 1 and 2. Then we compute the eigenvectors corresponding to minus 1, it is 2 1, and the corresponding to 2 it's coming as 4 1. So having this we can here now first column have 2 minus 1, and the second column we have this 4 1. So having this a model matrix, now we can compute this P inverse again easily, and then this A power 5 equal to P T power 5 into P inverse. So it is easy now to find having this relation any power of this matrix A. So here the power a power 5. When we do this multiplication, that is a coming this a equal to first row values 2144, second row values 5.510. Thank you for your attention.